We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy, Tommy G, here with the Thursday edition of the Stay Cashin Show. We are ready to rock. Bill's got a little phone. Rackets finally abandoned his 49ers stuff, and Evan's got the Jets hat on. I got the Jets helmet back. We are ready to go. Evan Hand, you got the Jets hat on. Are you back?
Think he's dead.
Is what going to go down?
You were frozen.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we're good. Are we about to lose our video?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, I said, are you getting in the draft season here? Is that why you're doing the Jets hat there? You getting ready?
Probably free agency season more so than
Free
anything.
agency draft?
That comes first. Gotta see who we're going to get this year. I'm excited.
All right.
I'm hopeful.
All right, cool. Rackets, I know what season we're getting ready for. Pitchers and catchers reporting right now. You're back in baseball mode, aren't you?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. You're back.
Why?
You're better.
Garrett Cole looked good.
Bill,
What?
you gonna start doing this shit again where you start caring about the preseason?
Garrett Cole looked good.
Bill, be better. Bill stole my shirt, by the way. I just want to let everyone know that the Polk High shirt that Bill's wearing right now was mentioned by Tommy G in the Discord this weekend that I was going to buy it because I used to have one and it got stolen by some girl like 5-6 years ago. And then Bill jumped the shark, ran, bought it before I could do it. So when I have my Polk High shirt, just know I had it first. I said it first.
You don't
and
have
he's
shit.
a copycat.
Where's yours? This is mine.
All right, you're better at doing things immediately. We know that. I'm a procrastinator.
There's only 3 Nixon 6 shirts left. 3 left. Someone just bought one on the TikTok shop. 3. However you want to do it.
What sizes?
3.
You got to tell them what sizes are left.
3. Actually, I don't know. I think extra large and large. Mediums might be gone.
Okay.
The large is really like an extra large. It's fucking huge.
Really? Because I thought the extra large.
No, I thought. What did you give me? You gave me the extra large. I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
That's because you're fat.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm down 6 pounds. Down 6 pounds since Saturday. So on my way down, I actually am breaking through key numbers.
Saturday, you were like,
dude. Saturday, before Bill got there, dude. Rackets. I literally didn't sleep for like 2 days. I was fucking bloated. I was just gorging myself. I had 5 slices of pizza and 2 fucking thing, and then the whole thing of dip that Trevor had. It was like my final gorge.
How about that picture he took? He was like,
yeah, I was like that. Yeah, but my face was pushed back. Like I was like this. It was the worst picture ever taken.
stomach was like out to here.
He said he was 250 on Saturday.
Pushing my stomach out with my arms up.
He was easily 250. I told him. You were definitely 250.
He was 250 on Saturday.
Oh yeah, we're back now. We're back now. Breaking through key numbers. I'm gonna say this on here, so I have to hold up to it. What date is it? I'll be back to my pre-surgery weight by March 11th.
What is that?
I don't know. It's Maddie's birthday. So March 11th.
Surgery weight?
197.
No way.
What are you now?
With shoes and sneakers, so I'm probably about
No
215.
way. I'll bet that.
I got to go like 17 pounds.
Nope. I'll make that bet right now.
I think I'm going to make that bet too.
Well, all right, let's do it. Hold on. So here's what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna do a bet now then. So now we're doing exactly a month. So it's the 15th. So we're gonna go March 15th, exactly 1 month. I have to get to 197. Bill, how much?
I don't know. Let's do 250.
250. All right, Bill, 250. This is good. This is good for me. All right, Evan, what do you want to do? $50?
Yeah, I'll do $50.
To 50 bones. Rackets, you want in on this?
No, I'm not giving you any more motivation.
Nick's the champ wants in.
They're so stupid, aren't they, Rackets? Don't put money on it. I literally only used to lose weight. They're so dumb, dude. You fucking put money on it.
No, you have PEDs for weight loss.
Well, listen, if I did, I would be using them. I wouldn't have got to 220 if I did. But yeah, all right. So good, we're in. All right. So by March 15th, damn it, it's not that far away.
That's a lot of pounds. For
March 11th, you said, right?
It is. Well, you got to remember, I did my winter weight thing. So I dad bought up in the winter. So
March 11th, you said?
March 15th. We're doing exactly a month from today.
You said 11th first.
Bill, I just said 15th. Bill, come on. Stop
You did
cheating
that.
all
You
the
did say
time.
that.
Stop cheating. I just said 15th.
I was answering people.
Initially, I said it. Well, what did I tell you, Rackets?
Oh,
Bill, 4 days ain't going to matter.
I bet 11.
We're doing
you can get an extra 5 pounds in 4 days.
Yeah, we're doing exactly a month. A month from today. It's exactly what it is.
Right,
Today's
this
the 15th.
This month only has 28 days, so.
All right, so I
No,
get
it doesn't.
fucked.
It's a leap year.
So I should
That's
go
why I
to
was counting on the 11th. Was even
time
less.
out. So then I should go to 17th because I lost 2 days.
Oh,
of
if
this
you do that, I'm out.
No, it's a leap year.
Whoa.
It's a
Lost
leap
2
year.
days.
because it's only got 28 days.
No, it's
No,
29. It's a
29
leap
this
year.
year.
Oh, is it?
Oh, see, gained it. I'm out.
All right. We're in the middle. All right, 250-50. Chat, hit me in the Discord if you want bets on it, and it will be reported. This is good.
We need
This
an
is
actual reporting for, like all. You got to be,
I can do updates and shit.
but like a start-in weight with
I
the
saw
like,
the
same.
weight.
Yeah,
same
yeah. I mean, the
shoes,
start-in
same
weight.
sweat-
Yeah, Bill saw it. Bill saw it before. I have
So-
light shoes on. I have my Skechers
So hold on,
slip-ons
hold
for
on.
my hip surgery.
Those shoes and those pants and that shirt. Right now, what you have on, you have to weigh in on the 15th with that. What you're wearing in that picture.
No, just
Yes.
take a picture without it all on.
No.
That's an extra.
Then that
like,
means
5
I got to get
pounds.
to 194. No.
No, you just have to get to wherever you. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Tom.
that
Go out.
197 is with like nothing
I
on.
got a picture today that I know is real. So that's
Right.
the date. That's the weight I'm going off.
217.6. Right. That was
Yes,
with the shoes
whatever
and
you
with the
had on.
sweats.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever you keep all things the same. Everything needs to be.
But
the
no,
same.
that means I got to get to 194.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does, because
Tommy.
my pants and clothes weigh 3 pounds.
Because if you take a weight off, it's going to be the same either way.
Yeah, that's,
I have to
that's what I'm
lose
saying.
15 pounds in 30 days. That's what I have to do.
But you're buying yourself you're buying yourself.
I actually have to
extra
lose
weight if
17.
you do that.
No, because now I have to get to. So are we just picking a number that I have to lose?
No, the weight will be the same if you wear the same things. It'll be the same
Yes,
amount
but
of
what you're not
deduction.
understanding is I have to get to 197 as my weight.
Correct.
So if I have to do that with this shit on, then I got to get to 194. So I'm 197 with the sweats and shoes on.
Okay,
That's
so
not fair.
then take a measurement today in your fucking underwear and then do that.
That's what
on
I'm
the
saying.
15th
I'll
then.
go do that. I'll put it in Discord. Yeah, it's probably like 215.4 or something like that. I've still got to lose 18
Yeah, like
pounds.
20
in fucking
pounds, yeah.
30 days. It's insane. So, yeah. All right. We'll do it. Fucking Bills. They call me Swindly G. Fucking Rupp
I
over
like
here.
Bro,
It's
I
always
want
swindling.
everything to be fucking real. 'Cause
Yeah,
you
sure you
swindle.
do.
Bill, you better be
You
there.
swindle, bro.
Bill cut in every corner.
You swindle. Those fucking women's house shoes you had on. Those are the ugliest rackets. Bro, what the fuck? What the manly fucking shoes, dude?
Dude, so
I'm walking
Evan.
around my house. I got some fucking man
Oh,
shoes.
yeah, dude. You
What's
want to
he
go?
got? What's he
You want
wearing?
to go?
Crocs?
You want to go shoe collection?
No, what are you wearing now? Show the people right now what you have on your feet.
See?
I
Because
wanna
I had
see
hip surgery. It's hard
wanna
to
see
buy.
a croc.
Now.
I want to see a croc.
Look at that fucking thing.
Listen, they're hard
It's
in the
a
back.
fucking prison shoe.
I get it though.
It's for
I get it.
prison.
It's for
Those are the fucking. Those are the slides they give out in prison.
He's comfortable.
He's comfortable. I would never wear those things.
Here he comes.
They're fucking. Those shoes are awful. What's he doing back there? I see him standing there in the thing.
You want to start talking shoe collections?
Who said anything about
wanna
a
start
shoe
talking shoe
collection?
collections?
Who said anything about a shoe collection?
I got fucking
I'm talking about those
$2,000 sneakers in there.
old man weirdo shoes you
Listen
got on
to
your
me.
feet.
He's missing the Velcro. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Those are the fucking Ben and Jerry's
Those
sitting right
you
there.
got fucking
Listen to me.
inmate specials on
Listen,
your feet.
listen to me. Listen to me. Let me talk. Are you gonna cut me off?
Inmate specials.
Okay. Are you done?
Done.
Okay. Evan, I'm gonna talk to you since you're the only one that won't cut me off. Well, I got my hip chopped off. Okay. When you get hip surgery, you can't bend down and tie your sneakers.
I
So
get
I
it.
bought the Skechers slip-ons, which have the hard back, so my foot slides right into them. And they made my one leg shorter than the other after the surgery. So I had to get the Dr. Scholl's insert to put in it to give me an extra like quarter of an inch on my right leg. So when I'm going around the house, I could just slip right into them and I don't have to bend over with a fucking
Yeah, but
90-day
Nike,
new hip.
Nike makes cool ones. Nike makes ones that go like this. They bend in half. You put your
Well,
foot
buy
in.
them for me. My
Flat.
mom got me these when I had the surgery. She bought me 2 pairs. I got them in gray too.
Oh, bro. No, I told
He's
him
got the
Rackets-
gray one.
The gray ones are in the washing machine.
Next time I go there, I'm getting Jenna. I'm gonna put some peanut butter in those things, and I'm gonna give them to her. Those things are
Dude, I
disgusting.
love these. These are like my favorite house shoes
Oh my
ever.
God.
I love them. Look at Jim. Jim, relax, bro. We've been on air for 10 minutes. He's already sports soon. There's fucking 2 sports going on. Calm down. You'll survive. You can laugh a little bit before we give you fucking free bets. That's all right. You're not paying for this. This is free. It's free still, right up?
The podcast?
This is free, right?
Yeah.
We're going to give them what, like 12 bets that's going to win him money?
Yep.
Okay, you can relax. They're coming. You'll be all right, Jimmy. You'll be okay. I promise you. But let me see. Now Jim comes to my defense. He says, I can vouch for that. 2 hips and a knee here. My wife has to put my shoes on. They don't get it, Jimmy. They don't get it.
I don't care if fucking if someone else had to put my shoes on. I'm wearing better shoes than those things.
This fucking guy talking about fashion over here.
Get some slippers then, some cool
No,
ones.
I don't like slippers. I like sneakers. I don't like slippers. I don't wear Crocs. I don't wear fucking slippers.
I wear
Ugg
Ugg
Nah,
slippers
that's-
all the
Yeah,
time.
Ugg slippers, you
Get
fags.
something like
No.
these,
No,
like
they're
slides.
amazing.
No, that's gay as hell. Let me see that thing. Let me see that thing. Oh my God. You're making fun of me
It's fucking awesome, dude.
with your stupid, nasty fucking toes hanging out?
No, it's awesome.
Ugg
What do you got,
slippers are
Evan?
fine.
Evan, what do you
First
got
of
there?
all, I
Ugg
wear
slippers.
socks.
They're
Ugg slippers. Ugg
Oh, yeah,
slippers.
those are cool. Those are cool.
I mean,
Those are
Evan's
fine.
a fucking woman.
I mean, I wouldn't wear them, but I like a sneaker. I don't like having my the back of my foot coming out. I walk around outside
Me and
of the
Evan know
deck.
what's
I'm
up.
smoking. No, I like my
Lost my
little
other
fucking.
fucking slipper.
You leave my fucking house shoes alone, you fucking
Oh,
cunt.
those things are disgusting.
I might try the Ugg slippers though. I kind of like
They're
those.
great. They're great.
They're comfortable as
The
fuck.
problem
They're
with
warm.
them is I did look at them. Now I think I could do it, but I can't put the Dr. Scholl's thing in that.
No,
That's
you
the
can't.
thing. I need the fucking cushion because it doesn't have a back. So I had to do something with a cushion. Bill's talking
I got
about
a back. Mine have backs.
something. Let me see. You got them on?
Mhm.
Let's see. What are you working with? All right. I mean, yeah, I could try
Nah,
those.
Just
Turtles
completely-
is fucking up.
Don't love them, but all right. Anyway, Ugg sweatpants. Yeah, that's all I love. Ugg sweatpants. Ugg sweatpants are the fucking best. All right. What do we got, E? Let's talk.
Let's talk about Tiger being back right now.
Let's
Right,
go.
this fucking
Minus
sucks.
1. Well, listen, I had my bet today. I bet Tiger 70 or under for round 1.
70 or under?
What's
Right
the
when
cut
the-
right now? Because
right
DraftKings
when-
had a thing for the cut.
Right when the show started, he was minus 1.
He sucks.
Yes, birdied 3 holes and bogeyed 2 holes and parred 1.
He'll probably have a decent round out the gate, drink up all that baby blood before he gets out there, and then by tomorrow or the third day. Sorry,
Yeah,
Evan,
it's
we
gonna
just
take,
got demonetized,
it's
didn't
gonna
we?
take, It's going to take 2 or 3 days for Zach. For Zach to get in. 2 or 3
We
days.
should have, you know what you should do, Evan? So we need to have 2 counters on the show, okay? We need to have, what? You got
I
something?
already know what one is going to be.
All right, one is going to be how many days until you've been fired, since you've last been fired. And another one is a timer. How many minutes until we got demonetized? And then people can bet on how deep we can get into the show before getting our episode demonetized. So I'm assuming the fag and baby blood thing, we're done,
Oh,
right?
100%. Yeah, we're
Okay,
done.
cool. So yeah. So let's get to those 2. Can you do those for us, Evan?
Let's do it.
All right. Bill Rupp, expert sports analyst. What do you think of that?
He's minus 1. He's tied for 17th right now.
All right. All right. What do we got for headlines, E?
Kansas City.
Fuck Tiger.
Kansas City. The shooting at the parade. Thoughts?
You mean the blood sacrifice?
20 kids, dude.
No. What was the number we were talking about all last week that I
11.
said?
22.
Guess how many people were shot?
You're kidding. Thread time.
No. I got it coming. I got not thread. I'm gonna make a TikTok video. And someone else is gonna take it right now and steal it and run with it. 22.
There's 20 kids, man. Like
22.
20 kids. I didn't know it
20
was children. That's fucked.
Kids, bro. It was kids.
Yeah, that's how you know it's a sacrifice. How many kids are actually at the game? What a chance all these kids got shot. How many people were at the parade that all the children got shot? It's a blood sacrifice. They had to, we all know this is scripted. This is Illuminati shit. That's why we bet Taylor Swift. That's why we bet the Super Bowl. That's why we said Niners going to end on number 22, which they did. Mahomes threw for 333 yards. The address is 3333. The symbolism and numerology was all over it. And all they needed was the mass shooting.
I think he ran
at the
for
end of it.
66 too.
Did he?
I think he ran for
One-
66.
Yeah.
The one guy got tackled. They tackled the shit
There
out
was
of him.
saw that
like 3
video.
of them, right? There was
That
like
was
3 of
awesome.
them.
Yeah, I saw
That
it.
was awesome. The one guy got tackled. That would be me out there. Someone shot, fucking tackle his ass.
Yeah, there was 3 shooters 3 days after the Super Bowl. This is a sacrifice. This is what this was. This wasn't real. This wasn't real. So everyone out there running around going, I can't believe this happened. Like, dude, this is how they do it. This is what they're doing. But yeah, it's crazy. I honestly, dude, I don't even think it's crazy. I'd be shocked if we have any major events where there's not a shooting, right? Like, I mean, there's so many fucking nut jobs in this country right now. Like, what the fuck? And it's an election.
You go after Joel Osteen, you're going after me.
Yeah, guys, it's an election year. I've been telling you this for 5 years. Bobby, me, we've been telling you this on No Mercy for 5 years. Election years is when the shootings and the race wars start. Buckle up. We're only in February. It's coming hard this year. Plus, we got Trump's jail shit coming up in a month. We got Biden possibly being pulled out of the office. Let's get back to sports before I go on a fucking 3-hour rant. Evan?
Steve Wilkes fired from...
I'm going to go to Rackets on this one. I have an opinion that's probably different than a lot of people, but Rackets, what do you think of Wilkes being fired?
It's been a long time coming. It wasn't just the Chiefs game. The fourth and one. Well, that 4th and 1 was the final straw. The first straw in that game was when Shanahan had to take a timeout to get his defense right. It was like 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. Mm-hmm. He had to waste the timeout in the second half because Wilkes put out the fucking wrong defense, and Shanahan had to do that. But this has been brewing all season long. It really, that defense has been underperforming all season long. We've been fucking talking about it. We talked about it on Friday, and I said Chase Young needed to show up, and the defensive line is the one that needed to win the game. Chase Young showed up in that first half. Actually, the whole defense showed up in the first half. And what changed in the second half? Dre Greenlaw goes out, and then all of a sudden they can't get pressure anymore. So, and then on third down and short, 4th and short, you're not even covering Mahomes. You have to force the quarterback to make a fucking play. Like, I understand he's probably going to 95% he's going to get that 4th and 1, but you have to get the ball out of Mahomes' hand, dude. You have to make him throw it at least to extend the game and not lose right there.
And how do you not know the play on the 4th and 1 and the final play of the game are coming when that's literally the play they scored 2 touchdowns on last Super Bowl?
Not even the touchdown plays, but that Mahomes the read option. Like, you had a defense set up where there was only one guy to defend 3 different guys. You had to defend Rashee Rice 5 yards down the field. You had to defend Kelsey at the first down marker. And you had to defend Mahomes running for the first down. There was one guy there. So you right from the get-go, that play was fucked.
Even the touchdown play, Rackets. I know when you run a pick as a wide receiver, which Kelsey did on the touchdown play, he didn't even turn around and look for the ball. He didn't even turn around. He literally just ran forward, stood up, and looked at the thing to see how they scored. It was like you saw when they lined up, they were dead. He
saw the safety stick with him, and as soon as that safety sticks with him, there's nobody out wide for anybody, for Hardman, or it doesn't matter. He knows that he's the widest defender.
Yep.
So all he's doing is just watching him go.
The funny thing about it is, guys, let me explain something to you with this Wilkes shit. Wilkes sucks. Wilkes has always sucked.
I'll tell you what. The one thing real quick. Somebody mentioned to me yesterday, it would be great if Belichick went as a DC. I don't see that happening. I would love to see it. I think it's Vrabel, because I don't think Shanahan moves Wilkes out this late in the coaching cycle without having somebody pretty much ready there to go. I think it's Vrabel.
Could be Vrabel. That would make sense. And the thing before I go to you, Bill. Everyone's talking about the Niners defense. That's not the Niners defense. That's not Wilkes' defense. That's Robert Saleh's defense. Robert Saleh is the one who put that in place. And then after I'm going there. Yep. After Robert Saleh left in 2020 and put that juggernaut defense, which has been there for the last 7 years, the Niners have had this great defense. Then DeMeco Ryans came in after that and solidified that amazing fucking defense. Wilkes has done this isn't Wilkes' defense. He just took the keys to the fucking Lamborghini. And guess what? They got diced by Detroit. They got diced by Green Bay. Green Bay lived in the red zone.
Yeah, everyone's like, he held Patrick Mahomes at 19 points. Like, did you watch what he did the first 2 games?
It wasn't even about the Super Bowl, dude. Jordan Love torched them. If not for a bad spot, a bad fumble, and a couple of fucking bad decisions, the Packers would have dropped 40 on them. And Detroit had 24 at the half. So, yeah, did they play horrible in the Super Bowl? No, but it wasn't about the Super Bowl. This defense has been waning on the back half of the year as it's gone on. And Wilkes ain't responsible for any of it. It's Saleh and DeMeco Ryans' defense.
And when you see Shanahan screaming,
if you go another year, Rackets, Wilkes could destroy it. So you 100%. Need to get him the fuck out of there and put someone in who can keep the Saleh DeMeco Ryans train going forward. It's a fantastic fire. He did, and he got way too much credit. And stop with the race shit. It has nothing to do with it. He's fucking black.
Yeah, everything I read yesterday was, he held Mahomes to 19 points through almost 5 quarters. And it's like, yes, I understand that, but it wasn't his scheme that did that. Like, that was effort on the defense. Like, we say it all the time in basketball.
The best defensive players in the league.
We say it all the time in basketball. How much is defense in the NBA? Defensive rebounding. What is it? It's just effort. It's fucking
energy,
effort. In the first half, they had more effort and energy than the Chiefs, and it showed on the field.
Dude,
in
you
the
got
second
Warner,
half,
Greenwald, fucking Bosa, Chase Young. I mean, that fucking defense lined the top to bottom.
Every single position
stacked.
group
Don't tell me that was Wilkes that made them do good.
Yeah,
Get
100%.
the fuck out of here.
Agreed. 100%.
Wilkes hurt that team, so we're on the same page, Rackets. Bill, you seem to disagree.
You guys are out of your minds. The guy did nothing wrong. Basically, the stats were almost the same as was it Ryan's last year, the year before.
It's the big downs, man. It was when the big downs.
Well, then Rackets fire fucking Shanahan. Shanahan.
You can't fire Shanahan.
Rackets,
no, because no.
Hold on. You guys
Here's the thing. Go ahead.
Let's let Bill finish. Let's let Bill finish.
5 All-Pros on your offense, not counting Ayuk and fucking
the line, Trent Williams, right?
Offensive guys that are amazing. What the fuck? Shanahan was part of the reason you lost. So not the defense. So
no, it's the defense.
Why should he be fired?
Here's why I'm going to say that's wrong. Here's why
nobody else is being fired.
No, here's why I'm going to say that's wrong. Andy Reid, when he was with the Eagles, he lost 4. There was a time right before he left the Eagles. He was 0-4 in Super Bowls. He was considered one of the worst big game coaches of all times. And then all of a sudden, the Eagles get rid of him. He goes to the Chiefs. He gets Patrick Mahomes eventually. And now people are saying, is Andy Reid better than Belichick? It has nothing to do with the coach. It has everything to do with the quarterback and the team. I said it on Friday. The only advantage the Chiefs had in that entire game was Mahomes. And he proved to be the difference. Like, that's literally the whole fucking thing. And it was the punt fucked them up. But push comes to shove at the end of the fucking game. Mahomes put the ball in the end zone. Like,
what an offense going. You had the Chiefs, who were going with Kelsey and Mahomes, going against 5 All-Pros, not counting Purdy, who threw for almost 5,000 yards, and fucking all the receivers, Ayuk and everybody.
So let me.
Ayuk had 1,300 yards. Oh, you got.
Let me come in on both sides. Okay, Rackets is right on the defensive. Wilkes is fucking trash. He doesn't do anything that well. They underachieve.
They went to the Super Bowl.
Okay, that's great. They're the best players on the fucking world. So they got lucky to get in there. They got lucky.
They were never dominant.
They got lucky to beat Green Bay.
You need luck to get in the Super Bowl.
All right, hold on, Bill. They have the best players, and I'm going to agree with you right now. The same thing with their offense. They have the best players. So a team that has the best players on offense and the best players on defense can overcome bad coaching. The thing about Shanahan, the reason he shouldn't go is because he is an offensive genius. He's terrible in Super Bowls. He's terrible in big spots. He's terrible with clock management, and he's terrible in decision-making, right? But the bottom line is this is the dude who made RG3 Rookie of the Year, took Jimmy Garoppolo to a Super Bowl and 2 NFC Championship games, had Matt Schaub win Rookie of the Year. Like this guy, he has Matt Ryan took him to a Super Bowl. He has Brock Purdy, sorry Rackets, who's not that good, going to a Super Bowl. So what they should do, and this is the problem with the new NFL, great coordinators like Spags should stay great coordinators. Robert Saleh should still be the defensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers. And she should be making head coach money because he's not a head coach. He's not. But Shanahan should be the offensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers. He should not be the head coach. He's not a head coach.
He never gets a chance, bro.
Who?
Wilkes.
Nah.
Never gets a chance.
Never gets a chance. Tommy, he put that shitty-ass Carolina team to a 500 record last year.
That was wrong. That was wrong.
Right? And now he comes here and leads the team to the Super Bowl.
Okay, so first of all, there's things that go on behind the scenes.
Carolina was the worst team in football this year.
Listen, but that's because they had Bryce Young. It wouldn't have been any better with Wilkes and Bryce Young. Bryce Young was a terrible thing. Because I know Bryce Young sucks. I predicted.
You don't know that.
Carolina's defense wasn't that bad this year, honestly.
I predicted Bryce Young would be the worst quarterback in the NFL. So I do know, and I did say it, and it did happen. So no one was winning with Bryce Young this year. The guy's a fucking bag of shit. So, yes, Wilkes has gotten fucked once or twice. Wilkes did suck once or twice at some of his other jobs too. But I don't think he should have lost the Carolina job. But at the same token, he was the interim last year, right? I don't think he was the coach, right? Wasn't he put in as the interim, Rackets?
I don't even remember, honestly.
I don't even remember. But the thing about it is, when you start seeing guys like that start to get let go, it's not because they're black, dude. There's black coaches all over the fucking league. If you didn't want a black coach, if you're going to fire him because he's black, you would have never hired him being black, right? You're not going to hire a black guy and fire him a year later because he's black. You would have just never hired him. You do what the fucking the Giants do every year and just hire all white coaches if you were like that, right? So it's not that he's black. Maybe there's something going on where he's not a good leader. Maybe he rubs people the wrong way in the locker room. Maybe his teams end up having turmoil. We don't know what goes on, but usually when these guys keep getting let go, it's because something's going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. Bottom line, he's not that defense. The defense is that defense, and Saleh was that defense. So if they don't bring in a Vrabel or someone like that, I would be a little shocked. I'm with Rackets.
Honestly, I think it's Vrabel.
I don't think they're getting rid of Wilkes to bring in nobody.
You fired your coordinator for no reason. It brought you to the Super Bowl.
I mean, listen, I will bet you right now, Bill.
Totally stupid.
I'll bet you $1,000, $500, whatever amount you want right now that with Wilkes gone, the Niners are a top 5 defense next year. No matter who the fuck's in there.
I think so too.
No matter who the fuck's in there, they're a top 5 defense next year.
Nope.
You want to bet it? $500?
Yep.
The only player that could possibly be gone off, there's 2 players that could possibly be gone off the defense is Chase Young and Tayshaun Gibson. Everybody else is.
And Chase Young just got there.
Yeah. Gibson's the safety, but
no, Gibson, I know, but Chase Young, I'm saying, They did it without him for the last
right.
So, all right, let me put this down. Pending Bills bets, San Fran, top 5, 2024-2025 season. Okay, I got to keep track now because I always forget the bets. All right, we're good. Enough about the Niners. What else we got?
Barstool free throw challenge.
That was awesome. That was great. Bill was mad at me because I was talking about it too much. Rackets, did you watch any of the Barstool free throw challenge?
Yeah, I had it on one of my monitors pretty much the whole time.
Yeah, I was
Every
watching
time
it.
I looked at it, they were at 0 or 2, but
right, yeah, it was 41.
They finally got it.
That was awesome when they got it. Big Cat hitting those 2 shots, and Portnoy's not a good basketball player. That's for sure. So to hit that shot, that was I got to give him a lot of props. I know everyone's making fun of his release and stuff. Dude, those were 3. I sent a tweet out, Rackets. Those 3 shots combined were top 5 clutch moments in all sports. Like, they were going to have to be in that gym for a month and a half.
Yeah.
If they didn't. Like, Big Cat nailing those 2, and then Portnoy with all that pressure, missing so many before that. That was awesome, dude. I was actually excited. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. Bill thought it was stupid.
I didn't understand why I was watching it for so long.
I didn't either.
I couldn't turn it off.
Yeah, they've been going back to it.
They've been doing a masterclass in content lately. They had Jerry doing the golf.
Jerry's
thing.
golf thing. Like, you don't know why you're watching it. You're like, this is so fucking. Why am I watching this?
Big Cat, PFT, and Jerry trying to find 33 needles in a haystack or something one night. Took them like 7 hours to do, and now this but it's fucking. It's awesome. People love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's great. And it's good because you could leave it, come back to it, keep it on the side. Like, yeah, but you guys know I know Big Cat. I'm close with him. I like Big Cat a lot. So I was happy to see him hit those 2 shots.
Tommy and I are going to be having a decathlon
in my front yard,
challenging Tommy to a bunch of sports related things. And I think I will beat him in every single contest.
You will not beat me in any single contest. That's for damn sure.
We'll see.
So, yeah. And Rackets, if you want to come down for it, we're going to have the whole staff as much as we can. You, Hoffman, me, Bill, we're doing a all-day decathlon. So it's going to be all types of events, kicking events, baseball events, basketball events, beer pong, like everything, darts, everything. We're going to the wall. We're going to see who the best athlete and most skilled is in the entire 4 Deep company. And I know there's a fucking dark horse who just joined us who really believes he's going to be the winner. Howie Dewey, how are you going to fare in the 4 Deep decathlon?
Yo, if we got darts, pool, ping pong, maybe a water sport or 2, I'm all in.
I mean, I don't know if I can get a pool in here, but I think we're going to try and do it here. But
a few girls, we can do water sport.
That's true. That's true. We'll get a little kiddie pool and we'll swim around there. We'll do laps in a kiddie pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how we doing? How you feeling?
Solid. I like today's slate. Last night was an absolute crusher. Just some weird stuff happened. Richmond losing at home to Massachusetts. I won't get over. I just don't understand that. That was baffling last night. Definitely crushed Richmond as far as having a chance to get into this tourney.
Yeah. A lot of teams that are really fucking up their tournament lives last week.
I mean, yeah, you
A lot
can't
of
lose
teams.
at home. You can't lose at home to, a mid team like UMass. You just can't.
Mhm. Yeah, a lot of teams are really fucking themselves over right now with some bad losses that are going on. I didn't have a bad night. It was just kind of like I woke up and my account was the same number it was when I went to sleep. Lost Penn State, won Seton Hall,
Yeah.
lost Mercer and Queens, won Detroit Mercy, Kennesaw and Murray, won the max bet on Maryland Auburn, and then lost Auburn and lost Arkansas. So I basically broke even last night, and it was Penn State didn't show up. Like they did for a minute, and then they just stopped showing up out of nowhere. And Arkansas hung in there early. I probably shouldn't have gone as heavy on that one as I did.
Michigan State has one of the best backcourts in the country and one of the worst front courts. They got guys down low that can't even catch the ball, but their guards make up for it, and their guards just killed Penn State last night. The SEC is, you want to talk about a league where teams, it's worse than the Big 12 as far as teams that can win at home and cannot win on the road. Auburn is hilarious. Auburn could beat the Nuggets at home.
Right.
And they could probably lose to a good high school team on the road.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
so true. It's so crazy. It's so insane what's going on. The only loss that really pissed me off the last 2 days, Bill, was the Cincinnati game 2 days ago, where Cincinnati was unranked going against the number 10 team in the country, Iowa State, and the line. And I told you, there was the first time, Howie, that's my thing, right? Yeah. Unranked home teams, road dogs, certain conferences. The Big 12, I saw Prez posted it. The Big 12 was 10-3 straight up as the home underdog unranked versus a top 10 team. That's insane.
Yeah.
Unranked home dog, 10-3 straight up, not even with the spread, against top 10 opponents. So when I saw
now is like the hardest time to bet. It's like so hard.
No, it isn't. No, you just got to adjust. You got to adjust. The thing about college,
North Carolina lost again.
But this is the thing. Here's the thing.
Look at that game last night. What was it? The Auburn. They win by
Auburn dumped them.
50.
Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. Auburn's insane. That's what Howie's just saying. Auburn's a wagon at home.
They're at home.
They're a wagon at home.
Same thing. Nebraska won't lose at home. They won't win on the road.
Yeah. So basically you have the March Madness coming up. March Madness for me and Howie is really conference tournaments. That's when March Madness starts. Conference tournaments the best time of year. And you get that week before conference tournaments where you got seeding and people trying to play hard. This is that phase where you got to adjust. Anyone who just keeps doing the shit they've been doing all year, this is that time. And the adjustment
would you say one of those things is betting against Duke every time, or?
Oh, we won the last game against Duke.
Would you say that?
Look, Duke, you got to watch Duke. Duke is a great bet when they're an underdog. You got to catch them when they're not that good. But when they're an underdog, that's usually when Duke covers. I mean, traditionally.
You know what I've noticed too? And you'll see my plays tonight. This is the same time of year, this mid-February, late February, where the books try to get their money back, right? It's like from what's going on, and the teams start to take games off, time off. You start to see the teams mail in games at certain points during this time of year. But the small schools, that doesn't happen with as much. So you're going to see a lot of mayhem in the top 25 over the next 2 weeks. You've seen it for the last week and a half. But those smaller schools, you don't see it as much. It's a little safer. And then the lines are just, but Howie, how about go say what you're going to say, and then I'll bring up.
I put no faith at all in any rankings right now.
No, the rankings are completely wrong. Dude, Tennessee was like people were talking about them being number one in the country. I'm like, what? No. We slammed Texas A&M on the money line. They beat them by 25.
There's teams that are ranked 7th, 8th, and 9th who could not beat the 5th best Mountain West team right now.
And some of them keep losing, Howie, and they stay where they are.
Yeah, and the Mountain West doesn't have a ranked team, and they have
Mountain West is nasty.
They have 5 teams that could be in the top 20.
Mountain West is Mountain West is going to cause problems in this tournament. The problem there, the reason they can't get up there is because, like you said, they got 5 teams that are better than all the 12 through 20 teams that are ranked.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? Like Alabama and a lot of these teams, like they could beat all these teams easily. But Alabama's ranked 15, and half these teams aren't ranked. So. It's going to be a fun conference tournament. It's going to be a fun March Madness. And we know where it is because right now at the top of the rankings, like these teams are all vulnerable. Arizona's vulnerable. Kansas is vulnerable. Like North Carolina, we've seen Tennessee just lost by 25 in Texas A&M. Duke just Duke's fucking Duke. They're 18-5. There's really only a few teams up there that have like 2 or 3 losses. That's UConn, Purdue, and Houston. And UConn's good. We don't know if they're as good as last year. We don't think they are, but they have been better than we thought they'd be. Purdue's a fraud. Purdue's going to bow out early. And I honestly am the only person in America who thinks Houston's a fraud. I really do. I do not believe in this Houston team. I do not think they're going to go. I had Kansas to mop them up that day. I don't think Houston is as good as everyone thinks this year, but we'll see if I'm right or wrong with that. Let's talk about tonight's slate, how we do it here. I like a bunch of games on this slate today. I'll give out a few here, and then the rest will be for the subscribers. But start me off.
The first 2 games are my favorite of the whole night. I mean, the 6:30 game, and Rutgers was a team that almost lost.
Okay, come with me, please. Be with me on this.
They lost to Stonehill a month and a half ago, but people don't know this. This is why you listen to the show. February 3rd, which was 3 games ago, and Rutgers has won their last 3. They beat Wisconsin, Maryland, and Michigan. Only reason
Writing it down.
February 3rd, Jeremiah Williams became eligible. This is a 6'5" guard that transferred from Temple this year, was only eligible February 3rd, where he's had 10 points, 14 points. He had 18 and 5 and 7 against Wisconsin. This kid is a beast. He changes the whole format of this Rutgers team. Rutgers now went from one of the worst teams in the Big Ten. They're one of the best teams in the Big Ten. And they will probably put the hammer down and beat Northwestern by 10 points tonight.
There you go, Howie.
Yeah, that's the game of the night.
Rutgers all in.
Game of the night.
I love Rutgers tonight. I'm gonna have Howie Dewey bet it for me.
That's a 10 unit, man. That's
I love Rutgers tonight.
I took your money out, Bill. I can put it back in if you want.
Yeah, put it back in.
I mean, Rutgers has this kid back, this kid Williams.
They're a different team right now.
Yeah, they'll put the little guy. They'll put Simpson on Boo Booey, and he'll pick him up 3/4 court, and they'll double him all over. And you got to remember too, Steve Peichel. You can say what you want about him. He's probably one of the best defensive coaches in the whole country.
You know what you could say about him? He has the weirdest spelling of his last name for the way it's pronounced.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't his last name spelled like Pikiell or some shit, and it's Peichel?
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I love him tonight. Howie, I'm going to give you some more data on that, just on top of what we're talking about with the new additions, the little win streak they're on. Right now, Rutgers, even with playing like shit, they're 13-10, Dewey. They're still 10-3 at home. Right. So this team has still been holding serve at home. We've talked about how the Big Ten's been holding serve at home for about the last 2 or 3 weeks. It's gone back to what it was back in the day. They're actually 8-5 against the spread at home. And this line's only like -180 right now. Right. So this is the easy part. Now, the other side, Howie, Northwestern 17-7. Well, this team is 15-2 at home and 2-5 on the road. So Northwestern is 5-6 against the spread on the road. 2-4 against the spread on the road, and 2-5 on the road. So this Northwestern team looks really good at 17-7, but they're 2-5 on the road. Whereas the Rutgers team looks really bad at 13-10, and they're 10-3 at home with a big banger back in the Big Ten. Spread's 4.5. They win by 10. I'm moneylining this in every fucking thing up and down the board.
They haven't lost since Williams been playing. When he became eligible February 3rd against Michigan, they haven't lost since. They're 3-0.
There's a lot of location variance here, too, where we can get an edge on Vegas. What else you got?
Yeah, I mean, I like that game. The next game, if you're always looking for value, look at the 6:30 game where you have Marshall going into App State. App State's I believe they're in first place in that conference, Southern Conference. Marshall's plus 10.5 going into App State. I think they'll cover, but I also think they have a legit chance to beat Appalachian State.
Wow.
If you look at both these teams against other teams within the league, their scores are about the same. Marshall's plus 420 tonight. They come in, they're fully stacked, they're loaded. I think they have a chance to knock App State off.
All right. Yeah, I'm not 11. So you think App State's 11-0 at home? You think they get their first road loss, but that road loss?
I think it's going to be close.
All right. Well, listen, you guys know I don't bet road teams, so I'm with it.
Sprinkle a little on it. Sprinkle a little on it.
Yeah, no, I like it. All right, Marshall plus 10.5. I'm going to give you another one here. I like Drexel today against Hofstra. How you usually know about Hofstra. Any input you have on this game?
I like Drexel too. It's at Drexel. It's in Philly.
At Drexel. Yep.
Yeah.
Both teams 15-10. Drexel's 9-1 at home. Hofstra's really struggled on the road this year. and you're only laying like 155, I think it was 160 in this game. I think Drexel gets the dub here today against Hofstra.
Yeah.
What else you like?
Here's another team that has not been playing well and that's UVM, Vermont. I think they barely got by New Jersey Institute Technology. They lost to it might have been Maryland Eastern Shore, someone like that. But they play home tonight, and that's a different team at home. Every time UVM or Vermont plays at home, add another 7-8 points.
Dude, that gym is fucking.
Yeah, it's a high school gym.
It's a high school gym with a bunch of raving, toothless cousin fucking lunatics up there just screaming their heads off for Vermont basketball.
And they play New Hampshire tonight, not too far. It's if there ever was a rival, it's New Hampshire and Vermont, and I think it's be packed, and I think they win by 20.
All right, I like that. A little parlay for you here. I'm going a little Rutgers parlay on the money line. Let me get this. Evan, you got to pull it up, or someone.
By the way, you like the money line. That line has gone from -2.5 to -4.5, which tells me they're going to win by 10.
They're going to win by 10. They're going to win by 10.
Yes.
Right. I'm using them as a leg. I'm betting them straight. I'm betting them on the money line, and I'm betting them in I'm going to have them in like 5 bets tonight. So I'm going to have them in my parlays too to bring it down because there's a couple 6.5, 7-point spreads that I like that I don't want to lay the fucking 6.5 points, and I also don't want to lay 220 on. So Evan, put this. Are you on the college basketball sheet?
Yep.
All right, put this together. Put Rutgers and throw it with Troy. I like Troy a lot tonight. They're laying 6.5. I don't know what the money line is there. But I want to get that down. So I'm using Rutgers to get spreads down. -275, Troy is.
Plus 105.
Okay, plus 105. Rutgers, Troy. Troy should win this easily. I think there's another double-digit one where you could easily lay the 6.5 on this. Troy's a fucking wagon at home, dude. These smaller schools, there's so much of an edge understanding their locational performance. Troy's 17-8, right? But they're 3-7 on the road.
Yeah.
This team is 14-1 at home. Like, they don't lose at home. And then you got Arkansas State, who's 2-10 on the road, right? So you have that perfect colliding force. Is Troy a team that I really want to bank on to win by 10 or 7 or 8? No, but I know they're going to win. Yeah, so I'm going to take Troy, and I'm going to use them as a parlay piece. One other game I'll give you guys on here tonight. I really like Cal Baptist versus Utah Valley. I love taking these Utah teams, Howie, when they get out of Utah. All of them, there's such a huge advantage playing in that altitude, playing in those white, fucking virgins, fucking sitting down in the stand screaming at them. You got another example here. Cal Baptist is 14-9, but they're 4-5 on the road, 10-4 at home. Utah Valley is 1-10 on the road. They're 1-10 on the road and 9-4 at home. So there's a few games today where you have a real drastic home road advantage, and the spread on this I think is
2.5.
It was like fucking -140. Yeah, -140 for Cal Baptist. Yeah. So I'm going with the locational differentiators today. Give me another one, Howie.
I mean, unfortunately, I hate this one, but I think Purdue beats Minnesota by 40 tonight. I mean, I think that is over in the first 5 minutes. Minnesota's a team that plays great at home. They can't beat anybody on the road.
Yeah.
They got to play Purdue tonight. Same thing. Minnesota has a couple decent big guys who have no prayer against the mutant. So I look at Purdue's guards to kind of take charge, hit a bunch of threes, and I think this game gets real ugly.
Yeah, I could see that. It's regular season this time. Nicole just said in the chat, I haven't heard about this. She said, did they talk about Arkansas players dating each other yet? What's there, a little gay scandal going on there with the Razorbacks? I don't know.
Well,
did you hear about that?
State that would happen, and it would either be, Alabama or Arkansas.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised they're not family members that are doing it down there in those places. I actually have 5 other bets I really like today. So I'm going to save those for the subscribers over at 4deep.com. Jimmy just said in the chat, need a discount code to sign up again. It's already discounted. The 2-month package gets you through March Madness right now. It's a 50% discount. So if you could throw that back up. Go to 4deep.com. The special ends, I think, this Friday. I think it ends tomorrow. So we do have a special right now. You're getting the next 2 months. So this is going to take you till April 15th. This is going to. When's baseball start? Rackets March 31st.
No,
28th.
It's before that, right? So this is
28th.
not only going to get you everything from now until the championship for college basketball. You're going to get the first 2 weeks of baseball with this too. So get in there now. It's 50% discount. I think it comes to like $20 a week. It's a 9 weeks it comes out to, and it's $1.80. It's $20 a week. It's like $3 a day. Like, you're fucking retarded. We're going to fucking win that this weekend. So get over there right now. Go to 4deep.com and just buy the 2-month package, 50% discount, and no promo code needed. Howie, anything else you got for us here? Anything else you want to talk about?
Let's go.
All right, brother. Let's go. All right, Howie, Dewey. I'll be hitting you up later. I'm going to need to send you some money to bet on Rutgers for me.
All right.
Later, bro. All right. Bill Rupp, NBA.
There's only 3 games going to the All-Star break. So this is it for the NBA for 6 or 7 days. But tonight, I'm gonna, and I hate betting before the breaks. Everyone wants.
That's the worst. This is like the getaway game.
But I want to bet the Warriors tonight because it's basically a must-win for them. They need to win this game going into the break. They lost. They were up 15 yesterday to the Clippers without Kawhi.
They lost that game. I stopped watching. They lost.
I bet the Warriors. They were up 15. I got a hedge in, thank God. So I always hedge. Ended up making a little bit of money on the game, but they ended up blowing it.
They lost that game. Wow.
I think Norman Powell had 21 in the fourth quarter.
I was gonna say, dude. When I was watching it, it was like the fourth quarter. I think.
Yeah.
Did they blow it all in the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
I'm looking at it here. 44-28. They were outscored in the fourth.
Norman
They lost
Powell
by 5. Wow.
Norman Powell, I think, had 21 in the fourth.
Jesus.
He was on fire.
You can't lose that game.
No. And especially because they had won like 5 or 6 in a row.
Yeah, they were hot too. Yeah, this was like, wow.
They cannot go into the break with another loss tonight at Utah. They have to win this game. If they lose tonight, I mean, then they go into the break on another loss, and it's just gonna be bad for that team. They need to win. So -134 Warriors tonight. Again, if everyone's in, which they should be, I am taking them tonight. Those other 2 games are both disgusting. Milwaukee and Memphis, Minnesota, Portland. I wouldn't touch either of those. And that's it until we get to this weekend with the 3-point contest and the skills competition.
Me and Bill have some bets we're already talking about that we're going to be making on the show tomorrow. We're going to decide where we're going with it on the 3-point contest. Skills competition. We'll be going over the whole NBA All-Star Weekend festivities on the show, and then obviously we'll be going live from the Discord.
So yesterday we put out Sabrina plus 200 to beat Steph in the 3-point competition. Now I have to take a little bit look again because I think Hoffman said that she's shooting from her 3 and with the small ball. Then I read today that she chose to shoot from the NBA 3. So I have to find out more about that and whatever going on, because if she's shooting from the NBA 3, I might have to change my mind and not bet that bet. So we'll see. But I still don't understand the whole bet. I don't understand what Steph Curry gets out of it. I don't know why he's even doing it. And
sacrifice part of his contract with the ball.
If he wins, he beats a girl, and if he loses, now he's not the best shooter in the world anymore. They're going to say a girl is. So,
dude, it's their contract with the cabal. Think about what they're doing, bro. You got Caitlin Clark breaking the fucking record tonight, on Peacock, getting the women's up. You had McAfee talking about women's basketball to start the show. You got women's basketball coming in. It's the election year, guys. The WNBA is literally, they don't make any money. They're fucking useless. They're garbage. No one watches it. They are nothing more than a propaganda machine for the cabal. They're the first ones to put the shirts on, to kneel, to talk about all the social issues, everything from abortion to climate change. They're out there. They got to put the spotlight back on the bitches so that these people could be popular and push their agenda heading into the election year. So you're going to be seeing a lot of women's basketball coming up over the next fucking month, forced down your fucking throat by ESPN. Get ready for it. Rackets, you got anything on college basketball, hockey, NBA, anything for the from the Bebop?
No, I don't think so. I haven't looked at it yet.
Pull up the hockey.
Tommy's going to the hockey game.
I want to go. I may go Saturday or Sunday. I may go to the Meadowlands, the outdoor game. I called Bill and Danny Rackets. They're doing the outdoor at the Meadowlands. They're doing an outdoor hockey game, right? Yeah. Like it's going to be mobbed to the gills. I want to go to it. I think it'd be fun.
It's going to be 30-degree Rackets. Who the fuck wants to sit outside?
I mean, the tickets are cheap as shit. You get a suite for suite tickets for $400. You could sit in the fucking upper deck for $60. Decent seats are like $150, $200. So I called Bill. I go, let's fucking do it, dude. Let's go to the game.
No.
I'm not sitting out in 30. It's gonna be 36 degrees.
I don't give a fuck if it's 46 or 56. I ain't
fucking pussy. Put a jacket on and fucking sit and have a good time.
Yeah.
So he's out, and then I call Danny, who's always like, "When are we gonna go to a game?" The Rangers are playing. I'm like, "Let's go to the Rangers." I'm not sitting outside in the cold. Fucking two biggest fucking gorillas I know, afraid of the cold. So
Hoffman just said he'll go. He just
yeah, all right.
me.
That's what I was gonna say. I'll call someone like Hoffman. Hoffman, I'm gonna decide probably tonight or tomorrow if I want to do it. And if I do it, we'll go. Fuck these losers. Me and Hoffman will be out there with no shirt on, fucking running around with our chest painted. Actually, I gotta wait about 12 pounds till I take.
He said he just bought a Rangers jersey too. So
all right, yeah. So I'll find someone who's got some fucking balls instead of these fucking losers.
Nope.
See if you guys want to go to the game. Call my, text my other buddies. They don't want to go. Everyone's a pussy.
It's cold out there.
You're such a pussy. It's not even cold. It's 37.
Yeah, tell me after being out there for 3 hours.
Are we drinking and fucking put a fucking thermal on and a jacket? What the fuck?
Yeah.
You're such a pussy, dude.
Yeah, sure.
You're a pussy.
I hope you get hit with a puck in the head or something.
That would be awesome.
I hope a puck comes flying out there.
I'd go viral as fuck. That'd be great. Great for our business. Hockey today. There is a bunch of games. There's not a bunch that I like, shockingly, even though we have a lot of games. The other day we had 4 games and I like 3 plays. Today we have like 12 games that I think I only like 2. This could change based on live movement coming up. Evan, we'll get your Bruins report.
Kraken are beating good teams lately, and the Bruins keep losing in close games. We just lost to the Lightning in a shootout. I like the Bruins here, but I feel like I'm not making you do anything. But this line, I feel like this is a line you would take on the Kraken.
All right, this is a line I would take on the Kraken. Very good, Evan. At Rackets, Bruins started at -205. They're down to -184 as like one of the best teams in hockey the last 5 years and this year. 92% of the public's on the Bruins, and the line dropped 20 cents.
Yeah, that's not good.
I told you guys the other day the Wild. Remember how uncomfortable I was to give that Wild play out against Vegas at home, and Wild won 5-3 or something like that? This is kind of the same thing. Like, I don't even think I'm going to take the 1.5 because I think this is either like Kraken win a crazy 4-2 game and you're like, what the fuck just happened? Or the Kraken lose 6-0. So take a little stab on the Kraken here, plus 165. Good call, Evan. Another one that's a little weird is the Devils. 80% of the public on the Devils right now. Lines dropped 20 cents down to -110. I like this King spot right here, -105. Rackets, you seeing anything on your side?
Kings plus 1.5. It likes the Bruins, though.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, listen, it should like the Bruins. There's a lot of value on the Bruins. Getting the Bruins -184 in this spot is insane. I think it's a little trappy. But yours likes the Kings, too?
Yep.
Kings flip through 0. It's one of the big things I look for. Went from plus 110 to -105 on no volume. So, big fan of that.
Devils got that big game coming up at the Meadowlands.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They're probably looking ahead. Oilers, I'm not really fucking with out of the break. I always worry about teams that were white hot coming into break, coming out of the break, so I'm not really messing with that. And the Rangers, I have a small interest on the Canadians here, plus 210. You know, I know these are all long shots here, plus 170, plus 210. You know, we only need to win one of these two in order to make a good deal of money today. I'm going to take a little stab on the Canadians here, Bill. What do you think?
Okay. I mean, the Rangers have their backup goalie, and I know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sturgeon or whatever is starting that Sunday for the outside game. Yeah,
and the Rangers have won 5 in a row. They've turned it around. They've been hot. Line movement here is obviously mostly based off the goaltender because you are looking at -325 when it was going to be Sturgeon. Now it's down to -250, but still 80% of the public on the Rangers here. So I'm going to take a little stab on the backup goalie here against the backup goalie here with the Canadians. So we're going to go Canadians plus 210. We're going to go Kraken plus 165, and then Kings is probably play I'm the most confident in, -105 against the Devils. On the ice, Tommy Puck's update for you. Possibly Red Wings later. Glancing at that. May have a small stab on the Red Wings later. Rackets, we got anything going on in the world of tennis?
Osaka just finished, but that's all for the women's. I haven't really been paying attention too much to the men's tournament this week.
No? All right.
No. The women's been in the morning.
All right. And then we got
NASCAR all weekend.
We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, today there's the races to qualify. So you got 2 races tonight. I don't think any of the books let us bet on them. I don't know why. They should. But yeah, 2 tonight for Daytona. Over the weekend we got truck on Friday. And then we have Saturday and then Daytona Sunday. So I can't wait. All
Big
three.
weekend. Get signed up, guys. NASCAR starting up. Bill Rupp crushes NASCAR. Absolutely
Cup,
slaughters.
Xfinity and Cup. Can't wait. And usually we get a long shot at Daytona.
Yeah,
So.
I I'm going to do my thing. Take the bottom 20 guys, fucking little shekel on each of them, and hope one of them comes through. So see that, Jimmy Foister? You're coming back on board finally. You're coming in. You're getting 50% off. We did all our talking about slippers, sweatpants, all the nonsense at the beginning. We got all the bets in for you. Probably got about 15 bets, and we're done 5 minutes early.
And tomorrow night, The Rock and Roman Reigns, right?
We'll be glued to that. We'll be glued to that.
We already saw Cody come on Monday, basically.
Cody got rid of that thing by his eye. Did you see that, Rackets? You know, Cody had that mole by his eye.
Yeah.
He got rid of it. It's gone.
Come on.
It's bothered me for 10 years. I'm like, dude, you can I wanted to just take him and just slice it off. That's all you have to do. It's just slice
maybe
that.
The Rock smacked it off him.
Yeah, it's gone. He didn't have the mole. So yeah, we'll be glued to the WWE.
Anybody who didn't think that was real, you're still a moron.
No, you're a bigger moron. Like, dude, the Cody Rhodes thing with fucking the other night proved it more.
That it was real. Yeah,
proved more than it was real. Like, I mean, that was real. That fight that happened. And tomorrow's going to be a big day for me and Bill. Me and Bill we need a big day, Bill. We need a big day out of The Rock and that to prove that it was real. We need a big day. We need a big day tomorrow at the WWE. So we'll be talking about that. Be on the microphone. Evan Hand, anything we missed?
Nope.
All right. See that? All right. Bill Rupp, final words.
Rupp and Rackets, 5:30 in Discord.
Another show? Wow. Look at us. Double duty today. So 5:30 in Discord. Hopefully we're done talking about the Niners. I was screaming at Rackets last night at the top of my lungs. I wanted to choke him like fucking Homer Simpson.
Rackets almost left the show.
I know. I was so mad at him because I logged
Would have been
on.
the first time Rackets left. He almost pulled a Bill Rupp and left.
I was listening quietly and trying to. Oh, dude. That was my goal. You know that, right? Like, I was going for like the finishing move.
He almost left.
I was trying to chase him right off the show.
It was like 5:53. He's like, it's 6 o'clock.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. Fucking around. Fucking listen to this bullshit.
But Rackets, we'll talk tomorrow about Trevor Bauer's tweet. Might be going to Baltimore Orioles, looking like he's petitioning for it at least. So that'd be nice. That'd be a nice stab for you. I think he's gonna be good.
I just saw this. You brought up the 49ers. Now I want to bring this up. I just saw an article about potential people to replace him. One of them is Belichick. I don't think that's going to happen. Another one is Pete Carroll. Don't think that's going to happen. The third one is Mike Vrabel.
There you go. I like your call on that. I like your call on that a lot. I like the Vrabel call. Can we bet on that?
I don't know. I just saw this is from NBC Sports Bay Area.
Let's see if we can find a bet on that somewhere in my book or any of these places. All right, Rackets, final words.
Rupp and Rackets, 5:30.
All right, Evan Hand, final words.
Rigged.
And for Howie, Dewey, Bill Rupp, Joey Rackets, and Evan Hand, I am Tommy G. Get over to 4Deep right now, 4deep.com right now. This is March. In February, we're going to be fucking the shit out of everything like we do every year. NASCAR's back this weekend. Every sport's going on. All-Star Weekend shows, all of it. 4Deep.com, 50% off the All-Sport VIP. 2 months. Go do it right now. It's less than 20 hours a week. It's a fucking joke. Good luck. Stay Cashin, motherfuckers.
Let's go!